To a very special international edition of Thanks for Making. I went on a work and fun trip for the last couple weeks, and I wanted to try to get something from each place that I went that I could say thank you for. So first up, I went to the United Kingdom, jolly old England, where I went to see these two cutie patooties get married and these two cutie patooties DJ a wedding. It was a ton of fun, a great event. And it reminded me of this recent blog post by Doc Parsons of Tito. Tito's an event software and a good one. We used it for Brooklyn Beta for a bunch of years when we were still doing that. And Doc wrote what I think is a great article about not needing to write articles so often. It's a good read for a healthy approach to running a product. And then also I went to the site and look, cute new baby. Well done, Doc and Dr. Mrs. Doc. Congratulations all around. Thanks for making both article and baby. Up next, Oslo. I went to see An Interesting Day, and it did not disappoint. As advertised, the day was interesting. Bakken and Bake hosted us on an island just outside of Oslo, and we got to see a bunch of lovely speakers, including Frank Chimchiro, David Karp, Glory, Passion, more like Passion the Pits, because he bailed last minute, Miso, a wonderful artist, Marie, doing amazing work in Ethiopia, and Pasquale de Silva, the host, who had one of the best entrances I've seen to a conference. Anyhow, it was an amazing time. Thank you very much, Bakken and Bake, for making. You have a wonderful team full of sweethearts. It was great to meet you all. Then, I went to Nice, where I tried to make a bunch of jokes about nice.
I made it nice!
Nice.
And it didn't work.
Nice.
In Nice, I barely thought about the internet. I barely looked at the internet. All I did was drink wine and take naps. So as a result, all I can really show you is the envy-inducing view from my Airbnb. Finally, I went to Germany. I ended in Berlin. I went back to thinking about the internet and about fictive kin, and I came across this manifesto from Eden Speakerman, and I loved it, particularly the part about we don't give answers unless we can explore your question. The amount of times we get asked for answers and solutions to things that we weren't even involved for the outlining of the problem, I mean, basically see any RFP, is crazy. So I love to read this, but little did I know, by selecting these folks, and very much still appreciating this manifesto, I was stepping into some troubled waters. For when I returned to New York City, filled with jet lag, controversy was awaiting Speakerman of Eden Speakerman. I can't imagine that you didn't see this, but the wonderful Laura Kahlbag wrote a book on web accessibility. Laura then, doing what anybody who had just written a book would do, excitedly announced, "I've written a book! It's coming out very soon." To which Eric Speakerman of the aforementioned Eden Speakerman responded, and he deleted this, but thankfully, thank you for making Jason Scott, we have the Wayback Machine, and he responds,
Actually, you wrote a text. It took a few other people and skills to make that into a book.
That is, of course, not what he sounds like, but it was his very pedantic response, and it was not widely appreciated, and the lack of appreciation spread so far that J.K. Rowling reached out and said,
"Congratulations on writing your first book, Laura. Other people edited, copy edited, proofread, printed, and bound it, but you fucking wrote it. Go, babe."
That was a big moment for our tiny design Twitter, as people keep seeming to call it, and I actually... Look, we're good. We're good here. I got video footage of Eric receiving JK's tweet. Here it is from another angle. Now, Eric has since apologized and life is good, but I want to make sure that this whole thing doesn't blow over and we forget the fact that we have needed a good book on web accessibility for a long time. And I was thinking about this Derek Sievers article about announcing your plans makes you less motivated to accomplish them. And I am worried that because of all these fun interactions, people might not remember that the important thing to do is buy and read Laura's book. So I've put together a tutorial for how to do it. Watch, check this out. Step 1, go to A Book Apart, scroll to the bottom, discover accessibility for everyone. You click that buy button, boom. Now you're on a page dedicated to accessibility for everyone. Paperback or ebook. I'm an ebook kind of guy. I'm going to hit pre-order, boom. Now I'm looking at it in my cart. We are so close. Hit checkout. There we go. I'm not going to fill in this form. I'm too lazy for that shit. I'm going to click this PayPal button. Boop. PayPal balance, sure. I didn't even know I had that. Boom. Redirecting, get ready. Okay, here we are. Final step, complete order, and then get ready. Your order is being processed. If you're not automatically redirected, refresh this page. God damn, everything's so slow today, huh? All right, boom. Thank you, Cameron. No, thank you, A Book Apart, and thank you for making Laura. Okay, that's it for this week. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye. Cameron. Cameron is your bestest friend.